This is the newest life-size mummy animatronic to come out from Spirit Halloween. And guess when he came out? Go ahead, guess. 2010. That's right, it's been 14 years since his release. He's kind of a forgettable prop, and while mummies are pretty cool, I would find it really hard to fit it in one of my displays. This one in particular is going to go into the circus theme that I have because it really is the only place that it makes any sense. But I mainly got him because 1, he's a part of the Cirque du Spirit lineup, and 2, he's a part of the Cirque du Spirit lineup. So let's unbox, set up, and do a demo of this crated mummy animatronic from Spirit Halloween 2010. Well, I've got a box here, and this is Ace Hardware. The entire corporate Ace Hardware company is inside this box. I single-handedly packed it all in this box. Nah, I'm just kidding. This isn't Ace Hardware's whole corporate enterprise. This is the crated mummy from Spirit Halloween 2010. Another Cirque du Spirit item in a 2 to 3 day span. Hinting at something? I guess you'll have to see. But yeah, let's open it. I found this guy locally for originally $30, but someone else was going to pick it up before I, and the seller told me that. And I had to pull out the good old value of greed and offer him $50 for him to hold it for me to pick it up an hour or so later or whatever it was. So I paid $50 for it, which is still worth it. The crated mummy works great. And the only thing he doesn't have is the box, which is unfortunate for me. But for $50 even, I really don't think you can pass it up because it's $50 and it's an old prop. But it's all there. It's all complete. The latex is in good shape, and we'll take a look at that. But without further ado, let's open up this box here. So this is pretty funny, is that when looking for a box to fit this guy's size and parts and stuff, this Ace Hardware box, I don't know the exact dimensions of it, but it literally fits it perfectly. This is just about the size the original box would be, which was really convenient for myself. But here inside, I will just pull the camera closer. I will say that the person I got this from, I wouldn't assume they really took great care of it. He pulled it out all together. It was dirty and just didn't seem well kept for. I don't know if the guy was even a collector himself or if he just somehow managed to get his hands on it somehow. He didn't really seem that into Halloween. But with all things considered, he's in pretty good shape. The hands here are actually latex, and as you can see, kind of right here. This one's actually pretty good. This one's a little bit cracking, but I think a conditioning would help solve the problem a little bit here and there. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. I'm not going to really touch it, but it's all covered in gauze, like what a mummy would be. So that's cool. Here are some of the support poles to make it look like a crate. They're all here. I think one was missing one of the nuts, but they're generic hardware nuts, and Home Depot has them in stock. We've got the adapter as well as some extra nuts that probably have to get threaded on. And his power output is a 5-volt, 1-amp adapter. This is the lower portion of the crate, I guess you could say. It's just a bunch of threaded pieces of rod with some connection pieces in the corners. The crate cloth itself, it's got felt, not felt, but a foam material to help give it shape on some parts of it. You can see it says human, or what does that say? Mummified human remains on the front. I think it might say that on the sides too. Not sure, maybe not. But we'll get a better look at it when it's all put up. And then here's the top, which is the biggest portion. And it just gets pulled up by this rope here. And that's everything in the box. But here's the mummy itself. You can see he's in pretty good shape. The latex is all squishy still, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be some dry rot. And you can see back here, this is all of the mechanism. It's just like a shaky motor, the speakers in the head. The head just pops off with hot glue and you're able to repair it. I had to fix one of the LED eyes. It was actually a pretty simple repair. So don't be intimidated if one of your eyes go out, because that's a common thing on some of these. Him and whatever the other one's name is, I forgot. All boxed up, that's the name. But overall, it's a pretty simple setup. All you got to do is connect the the long rods to there and then connect them to here and then put the fabric over it, and it should all be complete. So let's just do that fairly quickly, hopefully. So yeah, you just take this piece and you're going to take the poles and just thread them through. I don't really think anyone wants to watch me do this. I'll just skip ahead in the video here. So now that that is all complete, we can take the main cage part with the module and everything in it and just get it to lay on these threads here. Attempt to anyways. Balance it out. And there we go. Almost. Yep. That's all on. And then you're just going to thread some nuts on here. And we will be set to put the cover on. Okay. So it's all tightened down. Had some wrenches and stuff on it. Laid that on the ground. The black part is the part that is the bottom of the fabric. So I'm going to attempt to single-handedly put that in there and pull everything up and Velcro it to the top there. Single-handedly, mind you. So I guess I'll just try and film myself and see if I can do it. Come on, you got this. That looks good. Please just don't rip on me. In case anyone doesn't know, it's like 90 degrees out here in Illinois today. Alright, now that I've got this all figured out, mainly, it's pretty much good to go. Okay. We're going to want to take the power. So, you could do this a couple ways. You could be lazy, like me, and just have it come out the bottom right here in this corner where the Velcro comes apart. Or you can have it come out down here where it look more clean, you know, not just have wires running in everywhere. But we're just going to do it this way. And now all you got to do is just Velcro up the top and get the fabric to look presentable. And that's it. You're done. The amount of dead space this thing has is amazing. It's just a giant box that is just supported with thin metal poles, and there's a little head at the top with a shaker motor in it that has light up eyes. That's it. Considering how massive he is, it really isn't anything special. But we're just gonna clean up this edge here, and there we go. He is complete. Let's turn him facing you, the viewer, and there he is. He can pose his fingers a little bit to make it look like he's actually trying to climb out of the box. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now I shall single-handedly attempt to hang him up. So he's got like 2 potential areas to hook onto a hook. You got this one, but I don't live in a high-ceilinged house, so we're not going to use that one. We're going to use this one, which is not for high-ceilinged houses. Hopefully this holds. There he is, everyone. The crated mummy. Hung up there, looking funny. Yeah. Oh gosh, he like shades half the room now. That's going to look great on the television. But there he is. He looks cool kind of hanging up high. That might actually make him look better if he's hanging up high, because then it kind of sells the illusion more that you can't really look down into the box. You just see him peeking his head through there. But there he is, and now that's all set up, we can really get a better look at everything it says on here. It says mummified human remains, handle with caution. Looks very similar to that of the caged beast. Both of these props are made by the same company. Very similar build, except the caged beast has a lot more work to do. There's a lot more metal bars that you have to put up, and the tops and bottoms are made out of wood instead of this thin cardboard that looks like it got wet at some point and is definitely going to start to disintegrate soon. But there he is. So I think all that's left to do is really plug him in and see him work. He's pretty cool in the dark. He's got like interior lighting, but his sayings are just outright goofy. They're not really scary in any way. He's more of a comedy relief animatronic than anything else. But let's do that. Let's do that. So under here he has the odd looking female end plug that these old YJ props have. So good luck finding an adapter. Just gonna plug this in here. There we go. And we're just gonna plug it into the Trammy plug. There we go. So he should be ready to go. Let's turn on the power and see what he does. I've got him hooked up to one of the remotes here. Let's see if he still works, because I got him a while ago.
Can't you put a little more bubble wrap in here?
He works.
Just giving me splinters. Ow, ouch, ow.
Yeah, so it's just a shaking motor.
Ow, oh, my legs. I can't feel my legs. Can somebody tell me if my legs are packed in here?
Couldn't help you, boss.
I hear someone crying for their mommy. Well, here I am.
That's my favorite.
Water, water. I need water. Feels like I can get a pillow.
I have no idea what he just said. So you saw him in the daytime. You could barely maybe see. I could see him here, but there's some LEDs that shine on him that you can't really tell unless it's night. So let's go to the nighttime demo and see how he illuminates himself, also with some set lighting, and see what he looks like at night. So let's go do that right now.
I hear someone crying for their mommy. Well, here I am. Water, water. I need water. Feels like I can get a pillow. Can't you put a little more bubble wrap in here? God, it's giving me splinters. Ow, ouch, ow, ow, oh, my legs. I can't feel my legs. Can somebody tell me if my legs are packed in here?
So there he is, the Crated Mummy from Spirit Halloween 2010. He's pretty cool. Not necessarily the most, whoa, wow, cool animatronic. It's a very generic mechanism in there. But like I said before, he's more of a funny piece, not necessarily a scary, spooky animatronic, something your grandma would have, you know what I mean? But I really just wanted him just to say I have the whole collection of the Cirque du Spirit animatronics, which video coming out soon, so be on the lookout. Hopefully very soon, actually. But yeah, overall happy to get them. For the $50, perfect. I'm more than happy. People are trying to sell these things for like $200, but yeah, they have the box. But I'm not paying $150 for a box, okay? I'm not that crazy yet. But yeah, for the condition he's in, totally worth it. It'd been more worth it if I got them for the $30, but I'm happy to have found one. And just overall a cool little prop. It's a nostalgic prop, more than anything, I think. But that's all I really have to say about him. So I want to thank you all so much for watching this short little video of the Crated Mummy. I'm hoping it's a short video. I haven't edited it yet. That was the third time me trying to say that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.